When it comes to faces, we're not aces. Yes, it's another time for another edition of
Is This Facist?
A new study claims that we're all a little bit facist. Researchers at Carnegie Mellon University, home of the Mellons, say we make sweeping and inaccurate judgments of people based on their facial features. And they claim these bad judgments affect who we vote for, hire, promote, and even put in prison. For instance, their research shows that politicians and businessmen with competent-looking faces are more likely to win elections or get hired. Having a dominant face is helpful for promotion in the military, and looking untrustworthy with sunken cheeks, furrowed brows, and eyes set together makes you more likely to be convicted of a crime, otherwise known as the Andy Levy. Meanwhile, dogs judge people in a different way.
Mira. Mira, Betón. Va con todo, ¿eh?
I can't believe people keep horns down there. It's so weird that they all...
Where else would you keep it, Tom?
You know, that's where you have to keep your horn. Katherine, researchers say the facial judgments that we make are unfair, but are they unfair? Isn't that what it means to be human?
Clearly, these people who did this study have unattractive faces because they are mad about faces, and also because they're scientists.
Scientists, they probably...
A lot of the time, I mean, scientists, yeah, definitely. Plus, I mean, sunken cheeks, yeah, I mean... I don't want to go party with a bunch of people with sunken cheeks, really. Do you?
No, I don't.
There you go. Your face is
I like being around good-looking people.
Yeah, everyone
you're
likes
right.
being around
But I think I should have the freedom to be. I don't think this is a problem. Andy, shouldn't you be able, if you have a business, you were talking about the free market in our last segment.
Yes.
If you have a business, shouldn't you be able to hire good-looking people?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one involved in this study said you shouldn't be.
I think they implied it.
I don't think they
just by
implied
having
that
the
at
study,
all.
Andy.
No.
They implied that we're all fascist and that we should distribute all jobs among ugly people.
No, I don't actually think they implied anything. I think everyone's sort of agreeing that they're right. Right? You're agreeing that they're right. You're agreeing that they're right.
Yes, but what can we do about it?
What can we do about it?
Not a damn thing.
Right, you
and
can't.
thank God
You
for
can't.
that, I say.
Mind control.
Joanne, you call your face the old moneymaker, right? Now...
Still waiting to make all that money.
I know, but you've gotten where you are because people, they look at your face and they just think you're great, you know?
I'm blushing.
No, you're not.
So,
I know, it's accurate.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I think you don't like this story.
No. I am guilty of this myself, but unfortunately, it's not to my benefit because I will see a good-looking man with nice symmetry, a good jawline, and I fall in love. And then he turns out to be like a serial murderer or something. I'm that person who falls in love with someone because of their looks, personality traits, and character aside, which is awful. So I really wish I could learn more from this, but I can't. I'm conditioned this way.
You're saying you're a shallow person?
Yes, we already know this.
Shallow people.
Well, you said-
Everyone's a little shallow.
It's interesting. You said symmetrical. If you see a guy with a that's important, symmetry?
Oh, yes. Even babies are attracted to symmetry.
Really?
It's a study, like
Tom.
1994.
Yes.
Tom, you're a good-looking guy for a comedian. I mean, we're a motley bunch of guys. You've always
Why do
been...
you have to qualify it?
well-
That's what I feel like.
Well,
By
no.
the way, you said the old moneymaker. That's the young moneymaker.
Yeah,
right
but
there.
that's what she
I
calls it.
attract old money.
I like it. Nice. All right.
Tom, your face has gotten you where you are in the business, right? If you weren't such a handsome guy, you probably wouldn't excel at stand-up comedy.
I cannot be a victim of faceism because I'm two-faced. So they don't know which one, right?
That's right.
And what if you're on the Upper East Side of Manhattan and you've had a lot of work done? I mean, how do they? Does that come into play here with how much your face has changed? Can you change your face to be less?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's why they.
Yeah.
I think that's why
they
people
do
get work done.
Yeah.
Although I find people, you know, when I mentioned this in the show the other day. When I saw a woman, a wealthy woman, she was wearing nice clothes, she smelled good, she had good perfume, and she had a kind of a saggy face. And it looked great to me, like, because you hardly ever see a wealthy New York woman
Did you tell her
that doesn't. No, I didn't. You know, you can't say that. You can't say God bless you for not covering.
It's unusually saggy for the city, and I
know.
appreciate
Fantastic. All right, coming up, the most interesting ping pong video since Forrest Gump. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Tonight's sponsor is sloths. Sloths, the only animal that doubles as a deadly sin. They're cute, they're cuddly, and their lethargy will leave them forever damned. So enjoy them now before it's too late. Thanks, sloths.